Hey guys, welcome back to my video. My name is Aldo Shani, and today we're gonna be talking about what assignments and classwork I get for my physical science. So yeah, first we're gonna start with phase change. Yeah, we learned this like earlier January. Yeah, so this is like I already passed this stuff. We're not learning this right now. Later at the end, I'm gonna get to what we're learning right now. So as of right now, we're not learning this, but I'm still gonna go over it. So as you guys can see in this graph, it's talking about methanol. It's asking questions on what methanol is. So they're here saying the boiling point methanol is 78, and the melting point is -114. The solid and like it just really involves in the graphs, right? So yeah, it's like kind of like the solid is melting at negative 98 degrees. Like that's really it. If you guys really want to go over the chart, it's the answers are all right here if you guys want to really look at it. Okay, at the bottom right here it says for the each molecule picture, choose the letter from the graph that is being shown. So as you guys can see, they're all so it goes from okay. First, let me just start by showing this, right? So this is it goes from warming to heat. Okay, warming, heat, melting, warming, boiling, and heating. So if you guys are probably confused, yeah, it goes from this is basically the chart. This is literally the chart. So you guys have to learn this before learning the one I first showed you guys. So this is yeah, this is I'm pretty sure this is my this one right here is a classwork. But yeah, this is what we're really learning. Warming, melting, warming, boiling, and heating. So like you guys can see it has different phases in the box. This is a heating box. This is a boiling, so what boiling looks like. This is what how the molecules look like when they're boiling and heating and stuff like that. So I'm just letting that out the way first. So D, so D is like I think D is pretty much boiling. D is boiling. A I'm pretty sure is warming. So this is basically the graph. You're gonna have to like get more in depth into this, but I'm just showing you guys how it looks like. Okay, right here, this is the matter. This is a phase of matter, alright? Yeah, we had to like basically like just put in the answers, fill in the box. So yeah, this is also one of my first things I learned in January. So yeah, like let's say the three basic properties of matter: shape, mass, and volume. All matter is made of tiny particles called atoms, and I'm gonna get more about atoms later. Volume is the amount of space that matter takes up, which means like volume is very important. Matter, mass is the amount of matter an object has, and liquid takes the space of their container. Okay, yeah, but you guys get the point. Like it involves around matter. You're gonna be learning this in probably like in sophomore year. If you're not, you're probably gonna be learning like freshman or sophomore year. It's whatever school you go to, but yeah, this is gonna be on phases of matter, and I have a phase of matter video, so you guys can get more. You guys could go look at that video. You know what matter means. So yeah, okay, right here, this is a very important topic when it comes to, cause like you're gonna be learning a lot about molecules, atoms, comp like elements, compound, mixture. So I'm gonna get all into that in this video. So unless you guys make sure you guys comment in the chat if you guys want me to be more in depth into this type of stuff, but I could just really explain in this video. This is just like a checkout video on what I do in my class and the assignments and classwork. So elements. This is an example of elements: hydrogen, oxygen, carbon. The periodic table. I also have one in the video. It's a periodic table. I talked about elements and atoms, so you guys can just check that out and like it. So yeah, this is just types of elements. Pure substance, that means it is made of 100 in the same 100 of the same thing. So like yeah, I could really go in depth into this video like later, but or like another video, I'm just explaining. Alright, just explaining. So element is basically one thing. Because you can see in this picture, is basically one thing. And like this is another example. It's basically like some of the basically like the periodic table. Basically, that's what element is. Yeah, basically. Find your elements on the periodic table, as you guys can see. So these are just all examples. They all have to be the same letter, same color, and everything to become an element. Compound. So compound is also similar to element, but two. So let's say an example. Okay, always one of them have to be different. As we said earlier, over here, they're all different, right? They're all the same. One of them has to be different. So let's say this is H, this is H, and this is A, right? One of them has to be different. One of the compound has to be different. One of the letters have to be different. So yeah, that's what I mean by compound. They can't all be the same. If they're all the same, they're all elements. And if one of them is different, they're all compounds. So yeah, these are examples of compound like salt, sodium and salt, which is basically a poison, but it's not because it worked out well in terms of the science industry. So yeah, salt and sodium, yeah, that's basically salt. Yeah, so no, sorry, not salt and sodium. I meant to say NaCl, NaCe, NaCl. This basically makes up salt. H2O basically makes up water. That's what I meant by compound. Sorry about that. That's what I really meant by compound. But yeah, sugar, hydrogen bond. Yeah, that's what compound is. Mixture. Mixture is when every single thing in the box is different. So as we talked about here, oh, sorry about that. As we talked about here, they're all the same. Okay, let's use an example. They're all gonna be different if it's a mixture. If it's a mixture, it's not okay. If it's an element, a compound, they're pure. But if it's a mixture, they're not pure. That's just to, cause just to make sure this what pure. That's what I meant by pure substance. Pure substance, and it's gonna be not pure substance. So yeah, that's what it basically means for mixture. And for examples, real life examples like Kool-Aid, you need water and a mixture, so which basically adds up a mixture. Lemonade, you need the you know, it's more than two things add up together. Like pizza, you need cheese, tomato sauce, whatever topping you want. They're all mixtures. It's not one thing. One thing that I would say is like an apple. If it's an element, is like an apple. Compound, I'll probably say like it's let me see what I have. Compound, I'll probably say it's like yeah, salt. Just two things mixed together, which is salt. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's basically what I've been learning so far in my ever since January. Yeah, basically what I've been learning so far. Thank you guys for watching my video. My name is Sonori. If you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.